Yes, I was. As soon as I not only heard this first shots, but I saw the bullets coming through the actual partition where I was, I laid on the floor and made myself as small as possible, and then I heard someone calling, come on out with your hands up. But instead of that, the people in the house, the terrorists, all opened fire back. And apparently, the police tell me this shooting went on for an hour and 10 minutes, by which time the firing from the house had stopped. It was just a small house, one-story house, mostly glass and metal frame. And then one of the terrorists was only about a yard and a half from me, and I was afraid to say anything for fear he might shoot me. But at any rate, then he apparently was either killed or unconscious, and then the police suddenly burst in through the door, and I called out to them. And so they broke down the door and came to where I was, and luckily they realized I wasn't one of the terrorists, so they took me out. And they said they were convinced there was no one alive in the house, or they wouldn't have come in as they did, because after all they were risking their lives.
You've been kidnapped twice, but you're not the only member of your family. There are other people who have been and are indeed at this moment being held.
I've had two nephews that were kidnapped during April. One, fortunately, we were able to get back. And the other one, Frank Ingray, who's my wife's nephew, we've heard nothing from the kidnappers from the middle of April. Heard nothing at all, so we don't know what has happened there. It's very worrying.